One of the toughest things to do on skis and even on the jib bar is two on, so spinning onto the rail as opposed to just getting on the rail and then doing some tricks. Actually doing a trick up onto it like a 270 in. Notice how there's a lot of spinning there and you land and you have to stop your rotation when you hit it. Before trying to do it on the rail, try to do it on the ground. Try to make sure you can at least do a 270 on the ground. But if you can do a 360 on the ground, that would be even better, because getting up onto a rail with a 270, you actually don't land, you don't get the same height you get from ground to ground here. You actually have to go up, you can step up to land on the rail. So if you can be done a 360 on the ground, higher chance that you'll be able to do 270 up higher onto something. Once you can do the spinning on the ground, face your rail. My suggestion to you to do your first ones is to get onto the rail normally and spin a back swap really quickly. It'll give you the feeling of going blind into it really fast and landing on the rail blind. So going, right, because that's a 270 in two parts. I'm going 90 and then 180, going really quickly. So I'm getting used to up, spin and go, okay? The next thing I really suggest you learn right away here on the training bar is getting your tips up over the rail before you spin, up high before the spinning happens. It's really common for people to actually do their 270s with the tips down. And that's really not realistic on skis, because if your tips go down close to the rail, there's a really high chance they're actually going to catch the rail. So the most useful thing I use these skis for to get used to doing rail slides, and especially spin in here before going on snow, is getting those tips really high up. And it's tough because you really need to roll back and you use that ollie motion, and it feels caught up at first. But once you get a little bit of a snap off your tails, it starts to come along a lot easier. Okay? So once you've got the jump on back swap really quickly, try to give it a whirl. Try to see if you can, how much spin you can get going onto it. Pop up into the air, looking downhill, and then put your head into it really quickly, like that backside two, or like a 360 would be. Okay? The hardest part is definitely getting yourself over the rail. So at first, if you're landing on the ground, just with your tails over, that's all right. But make sure you get the tails up high. And that way we're not catching the rail as we come around. And as you get more comfortable, try to push yourself further and further over the rail. I'm Dean Burgers from Ski Addiction, helping you ski better.